Beloved, take a deep breath. Right here, right now, you are safe. You are guided. You are exactly where you are meant to be. There is no rush. There is no need to chase, to push, or to force. Life is not a battle. It is not a race. It is a divine unfolding. A beautiful, graceful dance that responds not to struggle, but to surrender. Today, I invite you to let go of the need to control everything and step into the sweet healing power of allowing. There comes a time when we must pause and ask ourselves, what if everything is actually working out for me? Even the things I don't understand, even the moments that feel uncomfortable, even the quiet in-between spaces. What if, underneath all the noise, life is gently guiding me to exactly where I need to be? Trusting that life supports you doesn't mean that everything will be perfect. It means that even when things seem imperfect, chaotic, or unfamiliar, you can still feel safe. You can still breathe. You can still believe that something greater is unfolding beyond what you can currently see. Life has an intelligence far greater than anything we could ever plan. It is infinite, it is wise, it knows how to turn pain into power, detours into redirection, and waiting into preparation. So when the road seems unclear, when your plans fall apart, when you feel left behind or misunderstood, trust that life has not abandoned you. It is rearranging things for your good. There is a loving rhythm to life, a divine order. The same force that turns a seed into a tree and a caterpillar into a butterfly is working within you right now. You don't need to figure it all out. You don't need to know the how. You just need to take one soft step at a time and believe that each one is leading you somewhere meaningful. Too often we equate support with getting what we want when we want it. But true support isn't always about getting your desires instantly. It's about being guided to what's truly aligned for your highest self. Sometimes life will say, "Not this, my dear. Something better is coming." But to receive that better, you must trust. You must let go of the struggle and fall back into the arms of the universe, knowing you are held. Think about all the times in your life when things didn't go your way, but later you saw the blessing in it. The job you didn't get, the person who walked away, the door that closed. At first it may have felt like loss, but in time, didn't something better arrive? Didn't you find yourself stronger, clearer, more aligned? Life has a mysterious way of doing that. It removes what you've outgrown so you can step into what you were born for. Right now, you may not understand why something is happening. You may feel unsure, tired, or even afraid. It's okay, you're human. You're allowed to feel those things. But underneath those feelings, let there be a deeper truth, a steady knowing that you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are being supported in every moment, even when it feels like you're walking in the dark. The universe is not judging you. It is not withholding love or punishing you for mistakes. In fact, it is always whispering, "Come closer." Let go of your fear. You are doing just fine. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming. That voice is always there. It lives in your heart. And when you become still enough to listen, it reminds you that everything is unfolding just as it should. Support doesn't mean avoiding challenges. It means being carried through them with grace. Life doesn't promise a path without storms, but it does promise strength to face them. And every time you choose to trust instead of worry, surrender instead of resist, believe instead of fear, you step more fully into the flow of that support. You begin to walk with life, not against it. So breathe. You don't have to push so hard. You don't have to figure it all out this moment. Let the pressure go. Let the need to control every outcome melt away. You were never meant to carry everything alone. You are being helped in ways you cannot yet imagine. The right people, opportunities, and answers are already on their way to you. And in this very moment, everything you need is already within you. You are supported in the unseen, in the silence, in the waiting. Trust that. Trust that every delay is divine, that every challenge is temporary, that every step is sacred, and above all, trust that life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. You are loved more than you know, guided more than you realize, and supported in ways beyond your wildest dreams. Take another deep breath, smile gently, and repeat. I trust life, I trust myself, I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. There is a quiet wisdom in letting go, a calm strength in releasing the need to control every detail, every outcome, every step. So much of our stress, our anxiety, and our tension comes from trying to force life into the shape we think it should take. But what if you no longer had to push? What if you didn't need to struggle to make everything happen on your timeline? Trying to force outcomes is like holding your breath and expecting the world to bend to your will. It's exhausting. It pulls you away from the natural flow of life, and it clouds your ability to see clearly. When we force things, we often act out of fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of missing out, fear of not being in control. But fear is not your truth. Fear is not your guide. When you stop forcing, you begin to allow. And in allowing, you discover something beautiful. Life knows what it's doing. You don't have to wrestle with it. You don't have to chase, beg, or manipulate. The right things are not meant to be forced. The right people, the right opportunities, the right timing. They flow to you when you're aligned with peace, not pressure. Sometimes we think that if we just try harder, it will work. If we just push a little more, things will go our way. But what we often don't see is that forcing closes doors. It creates resistance. It turns what could be ease into effort. When you're trying to make something happen, you're often swimming against the current, going in a direction that may not be meant for you at all. Letting go of control doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean sitting idle. It means choosing inspired action over desperate effort. It means moving with intention and clarity instead of grasping for certainty. It means trusting that you don't need to force anything that is truly aligned with your soul. You are allowed to pause, you are allowed to breathe, and to step back. You are allowed to say, if this is meant for me, it will come. There is nothing passive about surrender. Surrender is powerful. It's saying, I trust that what's meant for me cannot miss me. I trust that I don't have to fight to receive what is mine. The universe is not limited by your schedule. The divine doesn't operate on deadlines or pressure. When you stop forcing, you open up space for grace. You allow things to unfold naturally, in the right way, and at the right time. And what comes from that space is always better than what you tried to force into place. Think about the times in your life when you pushed and still things didn't work out. Then think about the moments when you let go, when you stopped trying so hard, and suddenly everything just clicked. That's not an accident. That's alignment. Trying to control outcomes is often rooted in the belief that you are not safe unless you're in charge. But life is not out to hurt you. Life is not something to conquer. It is something to partner with. You are not created to carry everything alone. There is a divine intelligence moving through all things, and it is guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you in ways you don't always see. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually divine timing. Sometimes what seems like a rejection is really a redirection. And sometimes what you thought you wanted isn't what your soul truly needed. When you release the need to force, you make room for what is truly meant to be. So take a deep breath, soften your grip, step back from the pressure. You are not behind, you are not failing. You are simply being invited to trust a greater plan. You are being called to listen more deeply, to flow more freely, to act from love instead of fear. Let your actions be rooted in joy, not desperation. Let your choices come from inner clarity, not outer noise. When you feel the urge to force, pause. Ask yourself, am I acting from trust or from fear? And if the answer is fear, choose again. Choose peace. Choose patience. Choose to wait for what feels light, natural, and true. You are worthy of a life that flows with ease. You are deserving of relationships, opportunities, and experiences that come to you without struggle. You do not have to beg for love, chase success, or force happiness. You can relax, you can trust, you can let go. And in that letting go, you will find the most powerful truth of all. What is meant for you will never require you to lose yourself to have it. So breathe in trust. Breathe out control. Let life unfold. Let yourself receive. The present moment is all we truly have. Yet so often we live in the past, replaying old conversations, clinging to regrets, wondering what we could have done differently, or we rush ahead into the future, worrying about what might go wrong, trying to plan every detail, attempting to secure outcomes that have not yet arrived. And in doing so, we miss the miracle that is right here, now. There is a quiet magic in the now. It's not loud or dramatic. It's soft, still, simple. It's in the breath you just took. It's in the light peeking through your window. It's in the beating of your heart, the whisper of your soul, the gentle rhythm of your life unfolding moment by moment. When you truly drop into the now, everything slows. Everything softens. And suddenly you remember you are safe. You are whole. You are enough. Living in the now is not about ignoring the future or denying the past. It's about not allowing those places to steal your peace. The past is done. You can't change it. But you can heal from it. You can learn from it. You can bless it and let it go. The future has not yet arrived. You can't predict it, but you can trust it. You can prepare for it with faith and openness. What you do have, what you've always had, is this breath, this heartbeat, this step. There is no power greater than the present moment. Everything you long for, peace, joy, clarity, love, it exists now, not later, not when you reach your goals, not when others approve of you, not when everything looks perfect. Right now, in this space, you have the power to choose how you feel. You have the power to return to yourself, to rest, to breathe, to receive. So much of our suffering comes from resisting the now. We say, I'll be happy when, or things will be better if only. But in that mindset, happiness is always somewhere else. You keep chasing something outside of yourself, not realizing that everything you need is already within. When you embrace the now, you stop waiting for permission to feel good. You start living instead of existing. Right now, in this moment, you are being held. Even if your mind is busy, even if your heart feels heavy, you are safe. Life is not against you. Life is not rushing you. It is inviting you right here, right now, to come home to yourself, to trust the pace of your growth, to know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The now is where healing happens. It's where change begins. It's where wisdom lives. If you keep rushing past it, you'll miss the signs. You'll miss the beauty. You'll miss the guidance that only appears when you are truly present. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You just need to be present enough to hear the next gentle whisper from within. Every time you return to the present, you reconnect with your inner power. You step out of the illusion of lack and into the truth of abundance. You realize that you don't have to do everything at once. You just need to take the next loving step. And then the next. Life becomes softer when you stop trying to fast forward through it. So pause, take a slow, deep breath, feel the ground beneath you, listen to the sound of your breath moving in and out of your body, let your shoulders drop, let your jaw relax. There is nowhere else you need to be. There is nothing else you need to do in this exact second. This moment is enough. And so are you. When you feel overwhelmed, come back to now. When fear creeps in, come back to now. When your mind tells you stories that stir anxiety, gently return to your breath. This moment is your anchor. It is always available. It is always offering you peace. There will always be things to do, people to please, deadlines to meet. But your soul doesn't live in tomorrow. It lives here, and it longs for your attention. The more present you become, the more peaceful you feel. You'll start to notice beauty in places you once rushed past. You'll feel a deeper connection to yourself and others. You'll begin to trust the unfolding of your life, moment by sacred moment. This is your reminder the present moment is not a stepping stone. It is the destination. The now is where your power lives. It's where your joy rises. It's where love flows. So embrace it, honor it, rest in it. Let this be your mantra. I am here. I am present. I am safe in the now. There comes a time when holding on becomes heavier than releasing. Fear and control may have once felt like safety, ways to protect yourself from pain, from loss, from the unknown. But over time, they begin to build walls around your heart. They tighten your chest. They make you doubt your own strength. And in trying to control everything, you forget how powerful it is to simply allow life to flow. Fear often whispers lies. It tells you that if you let go, everything will fall apart. It convinces you that the only way to be safe is to grip tighter, plan harder, stay 2 steps ahead. But fear is not truth. Fear is not love. Fear is a shadow, a ghost from the past, or a worry about the future. And it cannot exist in the light of the present moment. Control, too, is an illusion. You cannot force others to stay, to love, to change. You cannot mold life into your exact image and expect joy to last. The truth is, much of what we try to control lies outside of our hands. And when we accept this, not in defeat, but in peace, we open ourselves to grace. We begin to trust that life is not something to be managed, but something to be danced with. Letting go is not giving up. It is not weakness. It is strength. It is choosing peace over anxiety, trust over tension. It is saying, I don't need to know how everything will unfold. I trust that I will be guided. I believe that what is meant for me will not pass me by. The need to control often stems from fear of being hurt, of being disappointed, of being vulnerable. But those fears don't protect you. They only block the flow of love and miracles into your life. When you loosen your grip, when you release your need to force outcomes, something incredible happens. Life meets you with gentleness. Doors open, people show up, solutions appear, not because you chase them, but because you became available to receive. You are not here to micromanage the universe. You are not here to constantly brace for the worst. You are here to live with an open heart. You are here to trust the timing of your journey. You are here to co-create with the energy of life, not control it. Every time you choose to release fear, you make space for love. Every time you choose to release control, you make room for flow. These are not one-time decisions, but daily invitations. When you wake up and your mind begins to race, come back to your breath. When worry starts to take over, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I am safe." When you feel the urge to control someone or something, ask yourself, what would love do instead? Love allows, love trusts, love surrenders. Love says, even this is working for me. That is the energy that transforms your life. Not fear, not control, but love. When things don't go as planned, it's okay. When people don't behave as you hoped, it's okay. When outcomes shift or delay or dissolve, it's okay. You are not being punished. You are being redirected, refined, renewed. Sometimes what looks like an ending is really a beginning. Sometimes what looks like loss is actually grace in disguise. You don't have to fear what's ahead. You don't have to hold your breath waiting for the next thing to go wrong. You can exhale now. You can trust yourself. You can trust the process. You can let go. Let go of the need to control how people see you. Let go of the belief that you must earn love. Let go of the fear that says you're not good enough unless everything is perfect. You were never meant to carry that. You are already enough. You are already worthy. This moment is inviting you to soften, to release your worries into the hands of something greater, to return to yourself, to remember who you are without all the fear, without all the tension, without all the masks. Breathe in peace, breathe out control. Feel yourself coming home to the calm, steady truth that has always lived within you. You are held, you are guided, you are supported by a love that never leaves. And every time fear rises, meet it with compassion. Every time the urge to control shows up, offer it your gentleness. You are not broken for feeling these things. You are simply learning how to return to your center again and again, with love, with patience, with grace. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to trust. One moment at a time. Let yourself rest in that. Let yourself be free. Let yourself let go. To receive is a divine act. It is the quiet agreement between your soul and the universe that you are worthy, that you are enough, and that you are ready. So many of us have spent our lives giving, our time, our energy, our love, believing that giving is noble, and it is. But giving without the ability to receive creates imbalance. It creates a quiet ache within, a longing for something more. Receiving is not weakness, it is not selfish, it is not wrong. To receive is to honor the flow of life. Just as the earth gives us sunlight and the trees give us oxygen, we too must be willing to receive the gifts life longs to offer us. But we can only do this when we are open, when we drop our walls, when we silence the voice that says we must do it all alone, when we soften into grace. Grace is always available. It is not earned. It is not something you must chase. Grace is the natural rhythm of a universe that loves you unconditionally. It's in the unexpected kindness of a stranger. It's in the opportunity that arrives out of nowhere. It's in the peace that fills your chest when you finally decide to let go. Grace is not something you force, it is something you allow. To receive with grace means saying yes with an open heart. It means trusting that you are not taking too much, not being too much, not asking for too much. It means realizing that your worthiness is not measured by your productivity, your perfection, or your pain. You are worthy simply because you exist. You do not have to earn the blessings that are meant for you. They are already yours. Often we block our blessings without realizing it. We say we want love, but we don't trust it when it comes. We say we want abundance, but we shrink when opportunities appear. We say we want peace, but we cling to chaos because it's familiar. The first step to receiving with grace is believing you deserve what you desire. That belief opens the door. That belief whispers, I am ready now. Being open to receive also means releasing the old stories that say you have to suffer to grow, that love must be painful, that success must come with struggle. You are allowed to have ease. You are allowed to feel joy. You are allowed to be supported. Life is not only about overcoming, sometimes it's about allowing. To receive with grace, you must slow down. You must listen. The gifts you seek are often quiet. They don't always arrive wrapped in drama or urgency. Sometimes they come as an inner nudge, a moment of clarity, a sense of peace where there used to be fear. These too are miracles. Don't overlook them. Open your arms, open your heart. Let the energy of yes surround you. Say yes to compliments. Say yes to help. Say yes to beauty. Say yes to healing. Let people love you. Let life surprise you. Let the universe catch you when you finally stop trying to hold it all together. And know this, receiving does not mean doing nothing. It means aligning. It means showing up with intention and presence and trust, and allowing the pieces to fall into place without force. Your only job is to stay open, to stay in a state of readiness, not desperation, not doubt, but peaceful expectation. Every time you say, I receive with grace, you remind yourself that you are not separate from your desires. You are one with them. You don't need to chase what is already seeking you. You only need to be still enough to welcome it. Let today be the day you stop resisting goodness. Let today be the day you welcome abundance, love, joy, peace, and divine support without guilt, without shrinking, without apology. You are not here to struggle endlessly. You are here to experience the beauty of being supported by something greater than yourself. So place your hands over your heart, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and repeat. I am open to receive. I trust that life loves me. I welcome miracles. I allow blessings to flow freely into my life. I receive with grace. And so it is. There is a quiet beauty in surrendering, in stepping back from the endless striving, the constant worrying, the grasping and chasing. When you learn to relax into the rhythm of life, when you stop trying to force things into place, you create the perfect space for miracles to unfold naturally. Miracles are not rare. They are not reserved for the lucky or the chosen few. Miracles are the natural outcome of allowing. They occur when your energy shifts from resistance to flow, from fear to trust, from doubt to quiet certainty. They don't always arrive with fireworks or fanfare. Often they slip in gently, in the moments you least expect. Through a kind word, a new path, a sudden realization, or a door that opens just when you thought all were closed. You were never meant to carry everything alone. Life was designed to support you, to move with you, to reflect the energy you pour into the world. When you let go of control and step into alignment with your heart, you align with the energy of creation itself. And in that space, miracles are born. It begins with trust. Not blind faith, but a calm, grounded trust that says, I know I am being guided, even if I can't see the entire picture yet. When you live from that place, your entire life becomes softer. You stop rushing. You stop comparing. You stop trying to win a race that was never yours to run. And instead, you begin to witness the quiet unfolding of everything you've ever hoped for. You don't have to know how it will happen. You only have to know that it will. That the same energy that causes the sun to rise and the tides to shift is flowing through your life right now. It's shaping conversations. It's drawing people to you. It's orchestrating circumstances on your behalf. Even delays, even detours, even endings are often the universe's way of preparing you for something better. You may not always see it in the moment. You may feel like everything is falling apart, but miracles often begin with a breaking, a shedding of what is no longer aligned with your highest good. They begin in the silence, in the waiting, in the empty spaces where something new is being born. The key is to stay open, to keep your heart soft even when things feel hard, to hold the vision of what you desire without clinging to the outcome. Imagine planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it. You trust the soil. You trust the process. The same is true for your dreams. Speak your desires with clarity. Affirm your worthiness to receive. Then step back. Let life do the heavy lifting. Let it surprise you. Let it dazzle you in ways your logical mind could never have predicted. There is a grace that flows when you stop pushing and start receiving. You are not here to struggle endlessly. You are not here to prove yourself or earn your worth. You are here to remember that you are already enough. And from that place of knowing, to co-create a life of peace, joy, and abundance. When you begin to trust life, everything changes. You notice beauty where you once saw lack. You feel supported where you once felt alone. You experience synchronicity, those little nudges and signs that remind you you're on the right path. And you stop trying to micromanage every step because you know that what's meant for you will never miss you. You are allowed to lean back. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to believe that life wants to bless you. And when you make peace with the present moment, when you stop resisting what is, you step into a frequency where miracles feel natural, because they are. Breathe deeply, feel the presence of something greater holding you. Remind yourself, I don't have to force. I don't have to chase. I allow miracles to unfold naturally in my life. I trust the timing. I trust the process. I trust myself. This is your new way of being. This is your sacred return to grace. No more striving, no more panic, just presence, openness, and a heart willing to receive. And slowly, gently, beautifully, miracles will begin to show up one by one, unfolding in ways that feel effortless, unexpected, perfect, because now you're no longer standing in the way. You've learned to trust, you've learned to allow, you've learned to watch the magic happen naturally.